condition in terms of residence time, in terms of cat to oil, and so on for these particular light and heavy fractions, as well as the ROT. And then the two spent catalysts are combined and then sent to the region as a common region. And as you can notice, there's just one region in this whole process unit. So we just have one catalyst system, and we designed the catalyst system so that it is optimized for both cracking the light ends as well as the heavy ends of the crude oil. So as I mentioned, we take a lot of learning from both traditional FCC type units as well as the HSFCC type units. So one particular process innovation that I will point out is on the bottom right of it, the tempest separator. And this is specific to the HSFCC technology because the residence time in the HSFCC unit is significantly lower than the FCC unit. And so very fast separation of the spent catalyst and the products is essential for us to lock in the olefins that are made in the process. The rest of the process units that you see here, the process configurations here, are pretty standard. Maybe the feed injection nozzle you see in the top left side is slightly different, but it is not very different from what a traditional FCC unit does. The rest of the units here are pretty standard. The mushroom distributor, the structured packing, and the stripper, and also we have a catalyst distribution system, a packing that is needed for uniformly distributing the catalyst across the reactor. These are all pretty standard FCC technologies. So we've taken the HSFCC platform and then we've added some additional elements to this. And as I mentioned earlier, we had a common region with two different withdrawal valves for the light reaction, the light feed side and for the heavy feed side. So this is something new. And we also have a cat cooler that is on top of the withdrawal valve on the heavy side. And this is designed so that we can operate both the light and the heavy fraction at different cat to oil as well as different ROTs. It gives us that independence. And we also have torch oil injection that is possible in the system. And you can see at the bottom, you see the torch oil injection points in the lift line for the catalyst. And this is also designed to uniformly distribute the torch oil over the spent catalyst so that it will not have any hotspots in the region. So with all of these new additions, we have taken a lot of learnings from the HSFCC unit, but at the same time, we have added some additional risk elements in the R&D development process. So we have done some targeted studies which have tried to de-risk these new additions to the CC2C technology platform. And as I mentioned, we have built a 2,000 barrels per day custom-made cold flow unit in Tsinghua University. And then we've also built a 2 barrels per day pilot plant, again a dual downward pilot plant at Tsinghua University to study the various feed and various feed fractions, the various crude oils. On top of all of this, we have taken all of the learnings from these studies and we have integrated them into a converter design that is also been risk mitigated, and we've also done a detailed risk assessment on this converter design, and we've also come up with a conceptual basic engineering package that involves a CC2C technology.